Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I recently hit 300 subscribers on YouTube, which I know that's not a lot, but that's a huge thing for me personally. I really didn't think this channel would kind of grow as quickly as it is, and I do have quite a bit of people to thank for that, and I'm pretty sure they all know who they are. So thank you for all the shout outs, all the comments and thumbs ups and love that y'all have been providing me. And I thought I would do something a little bit different and just do like a small Q&A. I asked over on my Instagram to, leave some questions for this Q&A, and I have quite a few. Not going to have too much of a long video, so let's go ahead and jump into the questions. All right, our first question is, what is your favorite book of all time? And that is a really hard question to narrow it down to. I would probably have to say The Art of Racing in the Rain, but this book really touched my heart and I recommend it to everybody. But a lot of people won't read it just because of what it's about. But I'm telling you, every time that someone has read this book, they've loved it and they've recommended it to other people. So I do highly, highly recommend that you check out this book as well. Next is, what is your favorite color? I have favorite colors. So I really like a lavender purple, or kind of like the colors of my walls. And then I do love yellow as well. Next is, what are your favorite foods? And then also they asked, do you like to cook? I do love to cook. I hate cleaning though. But my favorite foods, I am a huge Mexican food type person. So any type of Hispanic or Mexican food I love to eat. Spicier food, the better. And then I do like to cook. Recently we got an air fryer for Christmas, and that's what we've been using a lot. We've been having a lot of fun coming up with recipes and different things on what to put into our air fryer. Next question is, how do you do all your cute hairstyles? As of right now, this is just my hair brushed. Yesterday I did do some cute space buns. I may have that photo still on my phone, so I may be able to post a picture here. But I don't really do too much to my hair besides brush it. And if I do curl it, it's with a 3/4 of an inch curling iron. I think mine's from Conair. Super easy, but I just wrap it around the wand and that's it. But yeah, most of the time I brush my hair. Another fun fact is I only wash my hair once a week because I hate washing my hair. Ooh, here's a good question. What have you learned so far with your experience on Booktube? I have learned quite a bit. I've learned a lot of editing. I've learned a lot of different things to talk about here on Booktube and YouTube. I've learned that Booktube or YouTube in general is a slow process. It's not going to happen overnight, and that it is something that you really need to do if you have the passion and the love for something, and that it's more of a hobby than a job than anything, which I did not go into Booktube with those expectations. I've just loved watching channels that talk about books. I love reading books, and I love talking about books and recommending them. So that's why I kind of started this. But I have learned that it's not an overnight thing. I've learned that the coolest part about Booktube is the connections you make with your subscribers, your followers, and your other bookish friends. And that is something that I truly, truly cherish with everything in me. Next question is, what book do you recommend the most to others? So I did talk about my favorite book of all time. Now I'm going to talk about books that I recommend all the time. I would have to say My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing, You by Carolyn Kepnes, The Perfect Child, goodness, there's so many. I love For Better and Worse by Margot Hunt. I loved Behind Closed Doors. I feel like I shout that one out quite a bit. I have quite a bit of recommendations. I will post some videos that I've done before and list my Goodreads as well. Next is, what is your top 5 favorite books of all time? Top 5 books. Oh, okay. I could do this. I can do this. I would say You by Carolyn Kepnes. Behind Closed Doors, definitely. Art of Racing in the Rain, like I mentioned. All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover, which I've talked about quite a bit. Number 5. I don't know. I really love Samantha Downing's My Lovely Wife. I really love that book. So I would probably say those 5. I'm sure there's other ones, but I just can't think off the top of my head. Next one says, what book do you wish you could read again for the first time? Oh my God, for the first time? I'm trying to think of a book that I read like very quickly. I would have to say The Last Mrs. Parrish by Liv Constantine. I loved that one. Like, there was a plot twist that I didn't see coming, and I just really, really would love to like not see that coming again. Like, that one just really threw me for a loop. Ooh, The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. That one like really threw me for a loop. I would love to reread that one because like that had the biggest reaction out of me. And then the other one I would do, oh, Little Secrets by Jennifer Hillard. That was a really good one. And I think I may reread that one for my book club pick in May or June. I can't remember which month it is. Next question says, if you could have written any book that's been published by another author, what would it be? I feel like if I've always wanted to like write a book and have it published, but I'm not good at writing. I'll tell you that for sure. This is a very far-stretched dream of mine. But I would have to say, if I could rewrite a book that's already been published, I think Verity by Colleen Hoover would be something I would write. Like, I love a good like thriller, like edge of your seat book, but also like I would love to have like a hot steamy romance in it. So I feel like Verity by Colleen Hoover would be a really good pick for me to have written something very similar. So I'm gonna go with Verity. Next is other than reading, what hobbies do you have? I like to go hiking. I like to work out with my gym before all this COVID-19 happened. I'm also like a crafty type person. Like I feel like once I get my mind set on like a craft that I want to do, I go like all out with it. But I'm not artistic, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I can put something together, but like when it comes to like painting and drawing, absolutely not. Next one says, how tall are you? I'm actually 5'7" on a good day. So semi-tall, I guess. Next one says, you look really young. How old are you? How old do you think I am? Let me just tell you, I'm hitting a big milestone in my birthday in October, so I'll be turning the big 3-0, so yay! Next is, what is your favorite book that was made into a movie? Ooh, I would probably, I feel like this is kind of like basic, but I really love the remake of the It movies. Like, I feel like they did such a good job on those, so I would have to go with both of those movies. Next one says, do you have any pets? And yes, I have 3 dogs. I have a German Shepherd mix, I have a Pit Bull mix, and then I have a Chocolate Lab mix. So there are Ovi, Trotter, and Hank, excuse me. I'll post some pictures up on the screen in case you're curious. They're adorable, but they're spoiled rotten in my opinion. All right, guys, that is all for the Q&A for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to submit more questions for future Q&As, definitely check out my Instagram. Subscribe to the channel. I do try to put out a bookish video at least once a week. And I guess until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.